Hi everyone, this is Lisa Tiano with Inner Star Girl, and I'm here on Mamapedia Facebook Live, and this is Real Teen Talk this morning. So I wanted to just tell you all that if you don't get to watch this live, if you're not here with me right now, it's always being recorded and on Mamapedia. So feel free to watch this with your daughters. I work primarily with the preteen and teenage population of girls, and I mostly talk a lot about empowerment and empowering girls and women, and we're all here to support each other. We're all here to gain awareness, build awareness in the community as parents, and just really help each other out. So the knowledge that I have, I've been working with the teenage population for over 2 decades. I always have a lot. I'm so sorry about this connection. I know this is live, but I am in my car because it is so windy outside. I hope this is being recorded. My apologies if it's not. I will redo this Facebook Live, if anything. So I apologize for the connection. Just the wind is unbearable. My chair actually fell in my pool last night from the crazy winds. So I'm going to keep going. If somebody can give me, if anyone's joining in now, if someone can give me a thumbs up that you hear me and that you see me and that connection and that the connection is okay, I would so greatly appreciate it. So today I wanted to talk about being the moms our daughters want us to be. And we all know as parents, we can't possibly be everything that we want, that our kids want us to be. And so I wanted to share with you some of the things that I wrote in my blog a few months ago that I think will be helpful. And when I shared these things with my own daughters, they were like, yes, Mom, those are great ideas. These are things that kids really think about. These are things that go through our minds. And so thank you so much for getting it, Mom. So, okay, so here it goes. So, number 1, ready, moms and girls, if you're listening? You may be giggling, you may be laughing, but it's real. It's so true. So number 1, don't be repetitive. Stop nagging. Stop saying the same things to your kids. They hear us. They get it. They just choose not to listen to us. They want to tune us out because they're tired of us saying the same things over and over again. Clean up your room. Put your dishes in the sink. Wash the dishes. Whatever it is, whatever chores they know that they're responsible for, they get it. They just choose not to do it. So you know what you need to do? You need to change the way you speak and communicate with them because they're tired of you saying the same thing over and over again. So if you say it differently, if you communicate differently, find a way to speak differently to them, and you will gain the, you will hear them listening. I promise you. Number 2, this is super hard because we all do it. Put your cell phones away, moms. You are tired of your kids having their phones day in and day out, 24/7, non-stop. So guess what? You need to put your phone down, or you need to put it in another room. There's text messages, there's emails, your phones are dinging all the time. Whatever it is, whether you are in the car, whether you are in carpool, whether you are at work, you know, sometimes I said work because just recently my daughter went to school with my husband on a day off, and again, it was the phone thing. Put your cell phones away. They want to spend that quality time with you. As much as you think they don't, they do. Number 3, if you want your daughters to learn independence, you need to model that for them. So the other night, my husband was out playing tennis, and I knew he wasn't going to get home until very late that night, and the smoke alarm went off. And I was like, okay, this is not good timing. my husband's not home, Mr. Handy, who does everything, and I am so not handy. So I'm like, okay, out of all the smoke alarms, I had to figure out which one it was. Thank God it was not the one where I have 18-foot ceilings. It wasn't in that room, in the family room, thank God. But it was in another room, and I was able to get one of my small ladders. And I said, okay, girls, we're going to do this. I'm going to get the battery. We're going to stop this annoying chirping. We're going to do this together. Mom's going to do this. I got this. And guess what? I did it. It may have taken me twice as long as if my husband was going to do it, but I was very proud of myself, and I empowered myself. My girls saw me changing this smoke alarm, and it may be no big deal to you. You may be laughing, but you know, it's just not something that normally happens, right? The smoke alarm going off. So in any case, that was a very positive thing that happened, and my girls got to see me doing it. So guess what? Next time they can help change the battery in the smoke alarm that goes off. Number 4, this is a huge one, huge one. Moms have told me over and over again, please help me with this, because we are constantly late. And actually that's one of my pet peeves. I have so worked on this for so many years. I love to be on time, but I know it's impossible 100% of the time. But what we need to teach our kids is we are not always the timekeeper. We shouldn't always be the timekeeper as parents. It's time that kids take responsibility. So girls and boys, you need to wear a watch. Moms, get your kids, get your daughters a watch, get your sons a watch. Let them take accountability. So guess what? If you're late to soccer practice, Mom's not going to get out of the car and explain to the coach why she's late for soccer practice. You need to have your daughter, your child or son, go to the soccer coach and explain and take accountability why you were late. Soccer, dance, whatever it is, wherever you're going. Kids need to take accountability, stopping the timekeeper. Number 5, this is an emotional one, and it's very sensitive, but very important. We need to say, I'm sorry, as adults. We need to show our kids that we are human beings who show emotions, who, when it's time to forgive or when it's time to apologize, we need to say the words, I'm sorry, and mean it and feel it. And it teaches them, you know what? When you do something wrong and you make a mistake, it's okay that you made a mistake, but don't fib, don't lie. It's just teaching them to lie. So learn to say, I'm sorry more. They need to hear it from you. Really important. I'm looking at some notes because I didn't want to forget what I wrote on my blog. Number 6, be respectful of your daughter's privacy. Moms, remember when we were young, when we were teenage girls, and we wanted to go in our rooms and close the door, we needed privacy. So now, when you see your girls go into their rooms with their door closed, they are looking for some privacy. Now, of course, everything is within limits, and we need to set boundaries. Obviously, if they're in their room with the door closed for hours on end, 3 to 4 hours, it would be wise to check in and first knock, make sure everything's okay. Okay, so that is very important. But please respect privacy. Girls, if you're listening, I know you're saying right now, thank you, thank you. We all need privacy, so we have to respect one another. Number 7, curb the embarrassment in front of your daughter's friends. I have to fess up. I have embarrassed my girls many times, probably more times than I realize, but it's why I wrote the blog when I wrote it. Don't be the Elaine Bennis on the dance floor, without a doubt. During bat mitzvahs, bar mitzvahs, parties, whatever it is, you know, we love to dance, you love to dance, you want to be cool. Guess what? I know it embarrasses kids tremendously. So just try to curb the embarrassment. Number 8, share more personal stories with your kids. They want to hear your stories that you have experienced, not your stories, but the experiences that you have had in your life, even when you were a young girl and you went through some of the similar things, same things that they're going through now. I know we're moms, and I know we're showing them that we are the parent, but I can't tell you how much of an impact it is for our daughters to hear us as human beings, that we went through something really difficult, that we, whatever it was, maybe it was a friendship breakup, maybe it was a death that we experienced, maybe it was something, whatever sort of loss it was, maybe it was an experience with a boyfriend if they're at the dating age. Everything is with limits, and I know we have to talk about what we deem as appropriate for our kids to hear, but they need and they want to hear our stories. So that's a really important one. My girls have so appreciated when I have shared personal stories when I was their age, and they just, I think those are the times, honestly, when they have so tuned in and really connected with me. They're like, wow, Mom, you really felt that way? And they're just, I think at first they're like a little taken aback, like, yeah, I really went through that. I went through something really hard, and I got through it. So that to me is really impactful. What did I do? Did I get through everything here? Sharing stories. Okay. Number 9, for type A moms, for type A parents, you've got to stop being that control freak. You've got to stop it, because you need to trust, we all need to trust that our kids will make good choices. They will make good choices. We need to put that trust in them, and we need to tell them that. Have a great day. I know you're going to make good choices. Please try to make good choices. And they need to hear that from us. So just stop being a control freak. We know that our daughters, our kids, our boys, girls, they cannot possibly do the right thing all the time, every single day. Everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. And it's learning how to, like I've said before, I've said earlier, taking accountability. It teaches them real life, invaluable lessons that they will take with them as they mature. Lastly, this is a good one. Do not listen to your daughter's conversations with friends, just like you don't like when your kids listen to your conversations. Don't listen to their talks and their chats and whatever it is, because guess what? You might be annoyed at what they're talking about. So turn up the radio, leave the room, whatever it is. Stop listening to their conversations. Let them be. I think that's it. I think I covered everything. I'm sure there's a lot more, but I know we are in a time crunch right now, and I always enjoy being here every Saturday, no matter what I have going on. And I love Mamapedia Facebook Live. It's a great platform for moms, for parents, for guardians, for everyone, for daughters and sons and kids. I hope you enjoyed today, and it's gorgeous out, but it's very windy. So have a great weekend, everyone, and please share your comments. I so enjoy and love reading your comments and feedback. Feedback is so important for me to learn and grow as a parent, as an educator. I think we're all in this together, and we're all here to support each other. So if there's a topic that you would like me to talk about or bring up, I promise you I will bring it up, I will talk about it, and I will share. So I will see you all next Saturday at 11 a.m. with Real Teen Talk. Peace out, be kind, and have a good one. Take care.